Alright, in this video what I'd like to do is show you how to create a composition using abstract shapes. In previous videos what I've done is I've direct painted my composition, and then I've shown you how to use this particular tool, the shape tool, to create a composition that you already have in your head. And here's another technique. If you're kind of struggling, you can just do what I call creating a composition with abstraction. And so just going to run and just mess this canvas up a bit, just creating a lot of different patterns of black and white. I'll grab that's pretty organic in those shapes. I'll grab one of my shapes that is a lot more man-made looking. So let's see what that does. So we'll create some go thin with these and see if there's anything interesting that comes about. And again, I'm not trying to create anything really on this particular page, and you'll see in just a second what I'm after. So we'll just keep playing with some different shapes. So you get small, thin, black and white, and just see what happens to this canvas. So I'm just beating it up, just beating up. That's the goal here. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. So I've got a lot of geometric shapes or vector looking shapes. Let's go back in and pull in a few organic things through those. Alright, and then again on top of that, again just playing. Alright, let's say we like that. It's still kind of a mess, but that's okay. We'll just grab the black. I'm going to create a new layer. I will paint that layer black, and then we're going to add a layer mask. And on that layer mask, we will add a shape that's kind of cinematic in ratio, almost a 2-to-1 ratio. We'll deselect that, and then I'm going to unlink it over here on the layer box. And then with the move tool, I can just kind of move around the composition to see if I can find something, not the composition, but that page of mess or abstraction, to see if I can find something of visual interest. Okay. Keep moving around, keep moving around, keep moving around. See if there's something interesting. That's kind of interesting there on that right hand side. What I can do is scale the mask down, or I could scale it up and see if there's something interesting that way. I'm kind of coming into right about there. I like that. But let's go ahead and keep moving around. So I'll remember that area of the composition. So we'll just keep moving around. Now that's interesting too. Got some interesting lights and darks. Looks like there's some good spotted blacks in there. And as you can see, just move it around, move it around, move it around until you settle in. That's kind of an interesting organic composition right there. Maybe if I add something structure in this particular area, that would be a good composition. Let's say I like that. What I'm going to do is just grab my marquee tool and go back here, and then all I'd have to do is copy and paste that, and I'm good to go. And now that I have this selected, I can go through, I can turn that eye off, go back up here to the layer, and then keep moving around the composition. And sometimes I can pull 10 compositions or 10 interesting ideas out of just these abstracted shapes. Just moving around and then scaling up. You can scale it up, scale it down. And that's interesting right there. Thinking of rule of thirds as I go through. And so that's how you can play with finding a composition just through abstraction.